welcome back to GeoGuessr, but in the Sims 3. This episode we will get back into North American worlds. The worlds from last episode I put into the world map. So we have Huntsboro, Hartel, Sa Pineda, Monte Vista and Lago Simeore in the map. And the next world you have already seen we're going to look at is Lucky Palms. So here you see Lucky Palms. I just want to show it to you from above. So the main city is obviously in this area, but there's also some small houses here. And I never played Sims 2, but I think that Lucky Palms is inspired by Strange Town. And also, I had some problems with this world. Again, like with Monte Vista, I did forget to put in some of the content into my mods folder. So I also placed down the casino myself. I'm unsure if this is the right spot for the casino, but here it is. As all of the other store worlds, I never played with Lucky Palms. I just saw it in the Not So Berry challenge from Rikowski. So this is the only way I ever saw Lucky Palms, and I think a Cotton Sock just recently started a Let's Play in Lucky Palms. What I especially like about this world is these green spots here. This looks really cool with all the desert around it, and this is obviously also the place where all the mansions are located. And I looked at this mansion because I thought it was a community lot, and then I saw this toilet back here. So I think this was kind of an accident. But maybe it isn't a lot's description, I don't know. And I just saw that the elixir shop was also placed down here. Obviously completely wrong rotation and absolutely unfitting for the architecture. So this, I think, is a very bad spot for the alchemy shop. And yes, the bistro that is placed on this platform looked really weird. It is a cool idea, but I don't know. This building just absolutely does not fit into Lucky Palms in my opinion. So it looks a bit weird. I really like the terraforming here. Obviously, I think it is similar to Monument Valley, is it? The national park in the US. Here, this building, it seems like it is supposed to be either apartments or maybe a motel. Also kind of cool, but I'm unsure if I like the architecture of these buildings. I like the pool. I think it's a cute idea to put it like in this fenced zone. And I do not know what this is supposed to be. It seems to be just a park and an empty building. I shouldn't really miss any of DCC for this world, but sometimes I'm not 100% sure. Oh yes, they're also, I think, no, okay, these are fake houseboats, so these are actually just houses. Yeah, but with a retaining wall around them, as it seems. They're underwater, which is quite cool. I like the roofing of this house. Ooh, very many windows on this side. Kind of weird choice of columns, but still interesting. And for placing the world, I saw that a lot of people online said that Lucky Palms is the Las Vegas of Sims 3, so I will put it in the place of Las Vegas. Oh, a cute roundabout. I didn't even see this in the beginning. Oh, I love that they placed these like small rocks in between, so it looks a bit more realistic. And also this is not a lot, I think. They just painted this onto the terrain of the world and made these like stairs that look like seats, and this probably is some kind of sport area behind the school, which is a cool idea, and they did not waste a whole lot for it. Yeah, but I think that's kind of it. I will just go into Las Vegas in Nevada. Just have a little overview. Obviously, Las Vegas is a lot more huge and has some high rises, not only some high rises, a lot of high rises. So there is a big difference between Lucky Palms and Las Vegas, but still, as Lucky Palms is the only official world that has a casino and it is also placed in the desert, I will still go for the coordinates of Las Vegas because it just makes the most sense for Lucky Palms. So I will put in the link, the coordinates of Las Vegas into Lucky Palms. And the next world we're going to look at is Angel City. And here we are in Angel City. Obviously, from the name you can already tell that this world is inspired by Los Angeles. I already put Starlight Shores into Hollywood, but this world also has a Hollywood sign, probably the same one from Starlight Shores, so I also will put this into Los Angeles, and I will just have to see. I hope I can still fit it close to this pin, maybe a little bit lower, but I will have to see. But I'm still going to take a look into this world. There are a few free plots, and I think this Griffin Park Museum, I think this is actually a real place, like an observatory. Oh, I can even open it. Oh, it seems to be a museum instead of an observatory. But I just want to Google it if it looks very similar. Griffith Observatory. And it looks... oh, okay. Except for the circular middle roof, it actually looks really similar. Oh no, okay, there is I just forgot to put it up. So yeah, quite similar. I just realized street texture looks very weird, but when you zoom in it looks fine, but from the above you realize that the pattern is repeating over and over, so that's a kind of a pattern I do not like that much, because from above it looks very unrealistic because the repetition is so recognizable, but it is only used up here, I think. Oh no, it's used all over this area as well. Okay, so here in the back we have some kind of strange town / Lucky Palms area with the equestrian stuff. Then we have here like a little farm. Ooh, okay. This is an actual farm. That's kind of cool. There is a family living here, yeah. So this world is also completely populated, which is a big plus. Here, this is a resort back here. Whoa, okay. This is very big, this resort. And oh, it has actual... oh, okay. It has 2 rooms, and then there is this level skip object in it, so the other rooms are not visible. And then there is some kind of restaurant here, and the reception is back here. And this is the nectary. Ooh, with a lot of grape wines here, also very cool, which it makes sense, I think, for California. Then here we have some ruins, another resort. Okay, this looks more like a camping spot. Looks very cool and I think very realistic. Oh, and another farm. This time with no plants here yet, so because probably this is not inhabited, but there are some suitcases lying around and here some gnomes. I don't know what this means. This looks a little bit like a swamp in that area. I'm unsure if there are swamp areas in California. There is some... Oh, it's a mini golf park. Or it's supposed to be an actual golf park. Golf course is probably the right word. And here we have the bistro. And then we have a ton of mansions here in this very specific style. Oh, okay, there is a guitar pool. I didn't show you, but in Lucky Palms there was also a guitar pool. But I think it's pretty smart that they put the whirlpool right here at the top. And there is a fake tennis court. I think there is a mod that makes it possible to actually play tennis in The Sims 3, but it seemed kind of complicated, so I didn't get into it yet. But this would also be a cool thing to do with your Sims. This is also a house with the beach view. Like, I don't know, is Malibu the area in Los Angeles where all the stars live and the mansions are directly at the beach? Like, I don't know, I watched 2.5 Men when I was younger and they always just were in Malibu. Okay, here we have the film studios or something like that with a ton of parking spaces, or maybe it looks like a concert hall, but very, very cool. Maybe it's the it's the sports arena, and I don't know. Yeah, the sports center, but I think there you can also watch concerts, or maybe I'm just confused right now. But what I also wanted to look at is this canal here, which is also very recognizable for Los Angeles, I think. That they have these canals running through the city with a lot of like concrete around it. So this looks very similar. And then we have here some very cheap houses, also looking very realistic. Like, this world is very cool, but it has around 103 lots and 58 residents, so I don't know, I probably would only use it for holidays and vacations instead of actually playing a legacy or something in here, because it would probably start lagging pretty much on my PC, like I learned now from Scandicordia. But still very cool world. So here we have Los Angeles, and the Griffith Observatory was right here, and I think this is exactly the street where I put down Starlight Shores in the video before, so I maybe will go a little bit somewhere else, like Anaheim. I only noticed because I think Disneyland or Disney World, okay, Disneyland is located here, right down here, but I'm just going to use the link from that because it will be so close to Starlight Shores anyway that I do not have to point it out that closely. And we will see how that works out in the next episode. For now, we will get into Greymont Bay. So here we have Greymont Bay. Again, this is quite a big world. It has around 137 lots, so a lot. And it is not populated, but it is completely furnished. The town center is here with a lot of shops, and I especially love this road. It is so beautifully decorated with these trees in those cages or whatever they call. And then this fencing here, the lights with the flowers, and then all of those buildings look just very cute. Oops. I am not sure if this is a rabbit hole. Oh, okay. So these buildings seem to be rabbit holes, but the rest of the lot is some other shops. So, oh, there's a whole clothing store in here, and then we have a hairdresser. There is the stylist station here in the corner, so it is actually functional. And I also have seen a mod where you can make those clothing racks actually functionable, so you can buy clothes on them. So the register here seems to be just for show, but very beautifully decorated a lot. And I think this will be the same with all of the other lots. It is a bit laggy on me already, which is very unfortunate because I had already planned a legacy to play in this world, but I scrapped it after I had my problems with Scandicordia. So this seems to be a tattoo parlor, and there are a lot more. Just want to zoom into the street again and show it to you. I'm really in love with those kind of pedestrian streets where you could imagine just going window shopping and run all of your errands. Very cute. And I also put my family down here, and I think the places are decorated so nicely. Like, I love the color scheme chosen for this house, this nice warm brown. There is a piano here in the corner. We have a fireplace, a really small toilet, which is very realistic. Then back here we have the laundry room and a nice kitchen. And upstairs we have very nice bathroom, and also I just love it. This world is furnished very nicely, and also the buildings look very cute. It almost has the same aesthetic as the worlds of Grusim or Nilxis, so very amazing. Here we have some farmland. I think this is the nectary. Okay, a ton of trees just appeared back here. And here we have some grapevines. Can I actually... Oh, I actually can tend them even though they're... Oh, okay, maybe I only... No, okay, I only can tend the ones that are actually on the lot. And the ones that... No, oh my god, I didn't even know that if there are ripe plants outside of a lot, you still can collect the fruits from them. So that's insane. Okay. Oh, okay, some rainbow colored lawn chairs. Oh, a place to marry. I just wanted to say this looks like the perfect place to get married. So beautiful, very cute, with a parking space in front of it. I always like the realism in that. Here's like the wedding venue. Oh, it's so beautiful. I really would love to play in this world. I really have to do something that this gets playable for me. Okay, then we have here a very cool industrial area, and then here the very cheap homes. with this cute pair of swings in the middle. I didn't even know this rounded thingy existed as a prop. Oh, so amazing. And also, do you see that? This broken roof for this, I think it's supposed to be a club. Okay, I'll load it in a little bit more, but I don't know how this is done. It's probably some trick with the constrained floor elevation tool, but what the hell? How is this even possible? So, okay, I can't open it up because it is closed now, but insane. Then these water pools here where you can fish. This looks so realistic. Oh my god. Then here we have the junkyard where the train tracks go into. I love when there are train tracks used. I think up here there's even a train station. Oh my god. This is such an amazing world. I'm so in love with this world. I really have to get this going. It's so pretty. And we even have a bus station here. And then such a realistic train station. And even they put even the effort in to make this little bridge so you could get to the other side from the main train station and do not have to walk around. Insane. Insane. Then here is another place for cheaper houses. Here we have some houses that go out into the sea and even some houseboats. So cute. It takes a while for everything to load in. Very cutely done, for sure. And again, this rounded road fence used here. Very pretty. This is a little dog park, and here we have the school with the stadium and everything. We even have a church. So for religious kind of marriages, even though that religion doesn't exist in The Sims, but if you want to play that way, you could also get married inside of the church, I guess. At least if you put in your own... I don't remember the word for the thing, but you know what I mean. Oh, it's so beautifully done. So impressive. Okay, then here we have the area for the mansions. I have to also say that I like this nice brownish gray color for the street. It looks very pretty. And then, oh, these houses are so nice. Even though they use this very rugged wallpaper. Oh, okay. I think there is something wrong with my game maybe, because these wallpapers are different to each other, but still it looks great. There is this pool. Whoa, okay. Like an infinity edge pool, or how they're called. Oh, so nice. This world is so breathtaking. And the houses are just done so well. It's like, look, down here is the driveway and the place where the cars are parked, and up here is actually where you get into the house. And there is a little way down to the driveway. This is so smart and so realistic. Insane, insane. Okay, we also have here some more expensive houses. So these are really big. There is also this kind of entrance into this area. So also very cutely done. And oh, okay, now it finally loaded in. Oh, I love when you can go under a part of the house. And they have this beautifully shaped pool and this lined kind of grass. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, it's so great. Oh, I have to rethink everything now. It's so pretty. Maybe with just a few families it could work. But yeah, it's very big. So this is, I think, a Chinese garden type lot. Ooh, such a detailed, nice garden. Oh my god! This probably took forever to shape these flowers that way. Oh my god. I'm just in awe. Can I look in? Oh! It's like a big greenhouse. Very cool. And I do not know what this is, to be honest. Okay, something where you can research science. Kind of reminds me of the Animal Crossing museum. Oh, so cool. Then the resort, but I'm not going to look at everything right now. There's also this little island. Ooh. Little park where you could go camping probably, that you can reach with a houseboat. Just so beautiful. And then here we have this, I think this building is the gallery. It has some artwork outside here. And then this gigantic chessboard. So cool. A lot of artworks here in the garden. And also the building looks very amazing. So creative. And here we have like this sunken in park. And I don't know what this building is. Ah, again, a parking lot. Can I open it? Oh yeah, I can open it. It looks like... Oh, it's the library. Ooh. So this seems to be the kids area of the library. It's so greatly done with these cute beanbag chairs. And the train set, yes. And upstairs there is the big library for adults with a ton of computers and an area for reading. Oh, so pretty. Okay, but after showing this amazing world to you, we now have to see if we can pinpoint it somewhere. So I did put it into Canada because I do not have a lot of Canadian worlds, and this looks northern enough that I could put it into Canada, I think. But before I can do that, I will just look into my little cheat sheet again. Okay, so Yukon is up there, but I think this is a bit too cold. Maybe Newfoundland and Labrador would be a good placement. Quebec is maybe a bit too mountainous. Saskatchewan could also be a good fit. Okay. I just want to take a look again at the mountains in the back. It's not too mountainous and the cliffs are very gray. So... I will look into Newfoundland and Labrador for now, I think. Because this would make the most sense for me. So... Okay, I think from the buildings it's already kind of a good fit, yeah, with these rounded like towers, some water, also a lot of brick. I think the area is already right, but I want to look at some other places. Ooh, very, very beautiful building. Okay. I want to look... Okay, Nova Scotia has more brightly colored buildings. So... I think I will stay here in New Brunswick. Okay, no, those buildings do not look so much like what I was searching for. But I think I will go with the first one, which is Fredericton. because this looked very similar-ish. And I will put this into Greymont Bay. And the next world we're going to look at is Mount Estelle. And here we are in Mount Estelle. The world itself is completely empty, but there is also a save file you download with the world. So you already have a few of the places. So most of them are just a rabbit hole shells. So this one from, I think, Moonlight Falls. And then some other shells you can see from above. This one is built and it looks very, very nice and detailed. It again has this pathway through the house, and the places are fully decorated, at least the ones that are here. These are just rabbit holes if I'm not mistaken, and more rabbit holes on this street. But it is very nice, a bit minimalistic, but that also can look nice. I like the texture that was used for the road. And here we have the library, which is especially nice. It does have this cute playground in the front, which I think is very fitting. And also again this Tudor style architecture. And from the inside there are just a lot of bookshelves and places to lounge, some bathrooms, and the rest are just rabbit holes. This seems to be also an open building. It's a bar. Ooh, okay, I love the style. Very pretty. So can I open it? No, whoops. No, I can't open it because it's probably closed still. But for a building project, this world is very nice. Unfortunately, the roads don't seem to connect here. But I think you could just use another... or is it? But because there is no striped way, I don't know what it is in English. It seems like the street does not connect, and here it does. It's like everywhere it does connect, but here it doesn't. Okay. And here are just the crossings. And then you go all the way here to the actual, residential places. It's very woodsy, very nice. And here are the first residential spaces where you could build your houses with a view over the lake and also the town. Something... oh no. There seems to be another street that is not connected. As it seems, I kind of am confused a little bit, because this would mean that they would need to change cars in that area. Like they will get out of the car and then get into it. Again, I don't think that is such a big of a problem, but it could cause lag. So maybe I will just test it. So there are a few other spaces like, ooh, okay, this nice curved pool. This is very well done. I tried to do a curved pool recently, and it takes a lot of effort to get it right. So this is very pretty, so well done. And then here we have a kind of a beach and this cute walkway through a park. I would just say this is a park, so the Sims could take a walk to the beach. Oh, and there's also a street that goes into the town. So very beautiful and a good world to use for building it up. It only has around 50 lots, so also a good size to use a lot of CC. So I like this world. It's very pretty. Unfortunately, it also doesn't have distant terrain around it, but I think because it is in this valley and the mountains are very steep all around, you do not really see that the surrounding terrain is missing, and also none of the lots are right at the edge. So I think this is totally fine. I'm just going to check out if the road is working with the Sims I have, and I will be right back. So I just teleported my Sims here and told her to go into the city. And she actually uses the car. Ah, and she can go over this, so this doesn't seem to be disconnected. And I just want to see if she can also go over the other disconnected looking part of the street. Oh yeah, she can just go over it, so these streets are actually connected. I think they just place the walkway over the street, so it is totally usable. It just looked a bit strange to me, but yeah, very nice world, and also something I will keep in mind for my legacy or other challenge playthroughs, because it is very small and therefore doesn't lag as much. Now to get into placing it down. I haven't given it a state yet because I think I haven't looked at this world before. I just saw it in one of CJ's videos, but it does have a very US American architecture, so I think it makes sense to put it into the US again. I just want to look where I haven't placed many. Okay, like here. It's very woodsy, very mountainy, so I will concentrate more on this area. I think I have a lot of worlds that are similar to this area, so I will maybe not put it there yet. And maybe I will go even into Canada. Okay, so first I will go into Minnesota, and I want to see what the architecture is like in that area. If you see a lot of Tudor-styled homes there, probably not. Okay, there are not a lot of houses. Okay, there's just a playground that shows up. That doesn't help me much. I don't know. Okay, I will just go into Minneapolis. Just because maybe there would be some Tudor-styled homes if they exist in Minnesota. Ooh, this is very pretty. Very cool park here. Ooh, a completely yellow building, also very interesting. I do not know a lot of Minneapolis, but it looks quite nice, to be honest. Oh, also a big lake, but it doesn't look as mountainy in the back as Mount Estelle does. Also because Mount Estelle sounds a bit French. I maybe could also go into French Canada, to be honest. So I think Quebec is the French Canada part of Canada, if I'm not mistaken. Also very beautiful. Yeah, this sounds very French. Trois-Rivières. I think I had French in school, but it's very rusty, so I don't know if I can still pronounce stuff kind of occasionally. But I still haven't seen any Tudor-styled homes. I think they are mostly located in New England in the US, but probably also somewhere in Canada, but I just do not know, to be honest. Ooh, nice autumn coverage for sure. Very nice buildings, but still no Tudor-styled houses, even though I really want to go into French Canada. Okay, just pictures of a bridge. Oh, Mont Saint-Michel. This is also a place that exists in France. Or is it part of England? I'm not sure. Okay, the northern part of Canada is a bit more rustic, I think. So I still have to go more into the direction of New England. I just put down a world here in New Brunswick, so maybe a bit. There are just... if there would just be one little building that had the Tudor-styled houses, I would feel more confident in putting it there, but I just can't seem to find any. Okay, I just will go into Ottawa to see if there are some. This building's very nice. Phew, but also no Tudor style. Whoa, okay. Are these like, these look just like two castles next to each other? That's insane. Wow, okay. Whoa, okay, this is very nice. So beautiful. Wow. Let's see, Montreal. Okay, I will just go into maybe Vermont just for a test to see if we can see some Tudor-styled houses. Oh, there is already one. So maybe a bit closer to the border to Vermont. So I looked around for a very long time and I decided to go with Burlington, Vermont. I didn't find a lot of Tudor-style homes, but most of them were near very big cities and I didn't want that. So where is it? It's around here. Is it? Okay. It's not in Vermont. I'm sometimes a bit confused about the state borders. Okay, it's around right here, like here is Vermont, right? And I will go with this. It's near a lake, so that's okay with me. And I really searched for a long time and I couldn't find anything, so I'm okay with that. I will give Mount Estelle actually a 3 stars. I also changed my star system, so the most amount of stars now is actually 5. And I still have to change a lot of the ratings because of that. And in the end, it doesn't really matter to you how I rate those worlds. But still, this is just how I do it. And the next world we're going to look at is Quaintcoast. Okay, here we are in Quaintcoast, and it just took a few seconds to load up because it's an extremely tiny world. I just counted and it has only 20 lots, so it's really tiny. But it seems to have all that you really need. In the description it said it's an Victorian island. Okay, this here seems like a very modern kind of beach, but very nice. And then you have a lot of the rabbit holes placed here. Yeah, these are rabbit hole buildings. They just don't look so familiar, but it's the spa and bookstore rabbit hole, so probably from one of the expansions. These are also just rabbit holes, but these seem to be some nice townhouses, and here on the side is probably the end. And here on the side they have another entrance. Oh, and yeah, I don't know, it didn't say that I'm missing any CC, but still this looks quite weird here on top of the chimneys, so there's probably some CC that I do not have. So if I would want to play in that world, I would need to change that out, but as there are not too many lots, that would be quite easy. Here we have also some cute buildings with this parasols here on the outside. I can open them up, so this seems to be a little restaurant, and then here we have a bakery, and next to it is a little greenhouse, also very cute. And as it seems, there is a little walkway around the greenhouse through the little park area, and then there are more town buildings. This one is interesting because these stairs just lead up your outside. Very cute, very interesting. Oh, it's a community lot with a clothing store, a bookstore as it seems. Oh, also probably is this maybe a barber shop? And then another bookstore or something like that. Ooh, okay, this is supposed to be the graveyard as it seems, with the mausoleum here. Also very nice. Some Victorian buildings, like the description of the world already said. Oh, I like that color scheme it has. Oh, and it also has a greenhouse here. This world is absolutely not populated, but it is completely furnished, so the houses are also furnished, which is nice. And I also like the furnishing style of this house, and probably the others too. Oh, here is the library in the back. Ooh, okay. Very cute entrance. Bit weird that there are absolutely no windows, but okay. I thought that there were probably going to be bookshelves placed on that side, but maybe I would put in some windows on these parts, and also here maybe. It looks a bit empty, to be honest. Ah, okay. And overall, this world looks really cute. Really amazing. Oh, there's the fire station, and I actually wanted to look into... Oh, probably I can't open it up again because it is a bar, but the gallery should be able to open up. Okay, looks cute, but very empty. Probably something you can build onto to your taste, but that's also absolutely okay. So overall, very cute, very nice. And now we will see where I'm going to put it. So because of the very Victorian style of the buildings, I again have to go up here in North England, New England. Like I said, a lot of the worlds in The Sims 3 are inspired by New England, obviously because it is a very nice place. So I haven't... Oh, yes, I have a world that I put into Maine already. So maybe into New York or down here. I have to see if there are also some Victorian-styled homes down there. Okay, there are not a lot of buildings shown, but yeah, okay. I think what I seen looks very Victorian already, so I just have to click through a few places here if they have maybe into Richfield Springs, and I will just throw my little guy in there. Yeah, okay, these houses look a little bit rough, but they are kind of Victorian. Ooh, this is a cute little home for sure. Like these porches here look very Victorian, and they also have these borders here on the roof. So I'm obviously in the right direction here already, which makes sense. So maybe more small town areas. Ooh, very nice home. But it's the only picture for that area. Ooh, okay. I don't know why there was this sign, but it's okay. Yeah, mostly the pictures are just of nature, so I have to go into the town with the Google Maps guy here. But yeah, this area just seems to have a lot of Victorian architecture already. And I think I'm fine with these coordinates. Let's see, Sherburne, where are you? You are in New York, right on this border. So around here, I guess. And this will be fine for the placement of the map. So I will take this link and use it for Quaintcoast and put it into New York. And as it is such a nice and small town, I actually will give it 3 stars. And this is it for this video. So, and this is actually the end of this video. We looked at some very nice worlds again, some quite big and some more small for slower and for PCs that are not too, some bigger and some smaller ones, so there is a world for every kind of PC out there. And I hope you liked the video. As always, please let me know in the comments if you have any better spot for any of the worlds I did for this episode. And thanks for watching. Bye!